So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Shevchenko! Oh, off the bar! Vieira. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Luis Suarez. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Botafogo, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Always onto this. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's Kane! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vieira gets it away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. Cruyff. Rice. Neymar, who can single-handedly make a difference. He's in! Must be! Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rice plays it short. Oh, important interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini cuts it out. And here's Suarez. Luis Suarez. Guendouzi conjures time and space where few can. Good ball over the top. And he was alert to it. Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Looking for the run. Cruyff quietly revving up. That's a little off target. Rijkaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's quick to return it. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's managed to gift it back. Kane. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Luis Suarez. That's a super give and go. It's a threatening ball. Cruyff! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Botafogo have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down. Kane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And this is Luis Suarez. He leaps for it! And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Botafogo just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Botafogo with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Only partially clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Luis Suarez. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Still just a single goal between the sides. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Gerrard. Botafogo leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Nesta cuts out the pass. Maldini. Schlotterbeck. And Serginho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Suarez. Rijkaard. And that has put paid to that. Desailly. Messi is herring after that one. Kane. This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming. Neymar threads one in. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Guendouzi, looking for a runner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rice. Vieira. And it's been played through. He's beaten the last man. And the finish! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 8, Gerrard, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 19, Messi, il numero 22, il numero 41.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He is through here! Oh, that's superb. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Botafogo presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Yamal. Now it's Kukçu. Botafogo are coasting towards victory. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Cruyff. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is good strength. And here's Yamal. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's in plenty of space here. Ronaldinho. Davids is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Yamal.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
And this
di
is
recupero.
Luis Suarez. Yamal. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good running with the ball. Now it's Kane. No. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponent. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. Referee's given a throw. Neymar plays it in. And a chance! Mount. Fermin. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nesta. For De Rossi. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Neymar. Fermin. De Bruyne. And it's Bellingham. And here's Suarez. And that pass just didn't quite work. Has to go back here. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Messi. And it's Ronaldinho. He won't be happy with that one. Fermin. Bellingham. Well, that looks a decent... Tries a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Botafogo are in. Luis Suarez! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Botafogo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Botafogo have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Shot could be on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Messi. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Shot at goal! Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Big chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. Firmino. Played into space. Now that's well seen too. Maldini. Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Great ball, and Luis Suarez! And he's stuck it away. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! And that's a tidy finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one...
Chance! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Pacho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance! And this is Ronaldinho. He's having a shot! No, it's wide.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Casemiro. Deftly away. And this could be the final action of the first half. Mbappe gets it away. Botafogo have their third corner. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Botafogo really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Botafogo are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today.
So let's get the ball rolling. Well, it's ended up in no man's land. Mbappe, and it's De Bruyne. Now it's Luis Suarez, and he is deftly away. Out for a throw. And he shoots! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Neuer comes out and deals with it. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And back to the keeper. Buffon, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Pressing high and with purpose. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mount, just about within shooting range. Desailly is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
De Rossi. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Desailly. Rafael Varane. And it's Neymar. Neymar, good, strong midfield running here. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Bruno Fernandes has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Steaming on goalwards. Has a look and plays it forward. Mount did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rafael Varane. Desailly. And it's Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. De Rossi for Varane. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Desailly. That's a good foray he's making. And it's De Rossi. De Rossi powering forward here. It's Bellingham. And he's chosen to go back. Good effort from distance. James clears it away. Ronaldinho. He is through here. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Casemiro. Oh, they could be caught out here. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's gone backward here. Rafael Varane. Back to the keeper it goes. Rafael Varane. Nesta. Oh, there's a probing ball. Opts for safety. Desailly. to De Rossi. And it's Varane. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. So it's down to business here.
I think it's only right for me to respectfully acknowledge Fabio Cannavaro as being a little giant.
Well, not the tallest of centre-halves, but amongst the most commanding.
Yeah, and whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for in other areas. Anticipation, timing and tactical intelligence, they're all top class.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And this is Luis Suarez, and the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Another, and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. So things are underway.
Raphael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Oh, good effort! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get it through? And they're back on the ball. It's Luis Suarez! Well taken goal. He has gobbled up his 20th goal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Suarez. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. No way through. Quality ball. And here's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Suarez. And the counter is on. Baggio getting forward. And that is expertly dealt with. Pass somewhat off target. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Luis Suarez. De Rossi can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham. Now it's Luis Suarez, and this is Neymar. Shoots! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Botafogo find a position of real strength now. De Rossi. Bellingham. Yaya Toure.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Oh, that's clever. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Ronaldinho powering forward here. That's an imaginative pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Nicely weighted ball. He's had a shot! It's in! There was to be only one outcome.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
Paris may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through, and he's in on goal. He is through here. Nesta muscles him off, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris with the corner, they're first. There's no sort of quality on that. Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nesta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to pass it through. Luis Suarez. And here's Cruyff. Bellingham. De Rossi. And this is Luis Suarez. Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rafael Varane. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Botafogo largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. Scoreline 3-1. So let's get the ball rolling. Rummenigge. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Zico. Cruyff. Now it's Neymar. And the through ball, brilliantly cut out. De Rossi. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Neymar. Oh, super. Luis Suarez! And that's a tiny finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Botafogo, palpably stronger, better, superior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That has not gone well. And here's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Tries a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And it's been taken short. And here's Neymar. Takes a shot! And another try! And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Suarez. Neymar shot a goal! Yaya Toure. Neymar running with the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Zico. He'll try from distance. Just too high.
Paris certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Floated through, so no flag here. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Paris really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Cruyff, and that could set him on his way. Zico. And it's Bellingham. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Cruyff quietly revving up. And here's Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. Thuram. Now it's Zico. He's picked his way through. Adriano. Pressure coming in from all directions. Goes for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Cambio de jugadores en el Botafogo. El dorsal 14. El dorsal 10. Neymar. El dorsal 7. Luis Suárez.
Maldini deals with that comfortably.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8.
Yeah, cannot be beaten that easily.
El dorsal 18. El dorsal 17. Owen.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Yamal. That is very well defended.
Lamine Yamal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Desailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Owen. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, that's ambitious. He's kept it out just. Paris have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Botafogo are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. He's had it taken off him. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He has a look and he shoots! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! They're back within reach! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will. And that is as far as it goes. Botafogo can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results-driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Botafogo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.